Did you guys just see that demo? It blew Kat's head off her body. You think that you just missed out, didn't you? But you didn't. Welcome to Living It with... I told you we were going to mess with people. Welcome to Living It with Scott and Kat. Bass brings us together. You don't have to look at my ugly face today. Catherine has blessed me with her company. Gonna certainly try to get her more.
Howdy, y'all.
We get a lot of... Well, I get a lot of comments. Where's Kat? Where's Kat? Where's Kat? Well, here's Kat.
Hiding.
Yeah, she's in the kitchen making sandwiches nonstop.
Extra bologna.
Extra thick cut bologna. Because
that's how he likes it.
Yeah, that's right. So, no, so we just wanted, first of all, Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, to you. This is our 12th or 13th New Year together. So, no hangover this New Year, which is amazing.
Nice.
So, yeah, we didn't do too much last night. Just kind of chilled out with the kids, did our own thing. And know all you guys are here to watch Ejectocito cuz on Kat right out of the room. But
he keeps signing me up for this stuff.
So no, we're gonna go over a few things, and then I'm not gonna take up everybody's time. We got some other plans going on today too, but we certainly just wanted to start out 2025 hanging out with you guys.
Say what's up.
So certainly to all our subscribers, Patreon members, Clarity Creation, sponsor of this channel, anybody that's been supporting us, repping our gear, the bass merch, certainly everybody, we appreciate it. So let's make an awesome 2025. We just went over 3,700 subscribers this morning. I think part of that might have to do because people want to see you get hurt. What is up with that?
Yeah.
You're such a sweet girl too. I don't know, but one of our best videos we ever posted was her getting blown out of a Suburban. Now, when I say Kat blown in a Suburban, you would think that we run a different kind of channel, but this was it's something different.
Yeah, that one went viral. That was pretty amazing.
We got 4.9 million views on that. So that was I don't know. It blew our mind.
Not my finest moment. Of course, it would be that one.
So no, this is obviously something that we was just doing to have some fun with. Her and I talk. We created Bass Brings Us Together a while ago, and we kick ideas off each other all the time. So we're having fun with it. We're having fun with you guys. Hopefully 2025 brings more opportunities. We get to meet more people, hang out with more people. Mm-hmm. And another thing, for everybody that ordered a Bass Brings Us Together sweater that Kat thought was absolutely ridiculous and the worst idea I ever came up with.
Yeah.
We sold quite a few of those, and it blew her mind. And she's like, all right, you were right. I guess that was a good idea. So she's like, dude, why do we keep shipping these sweaters? Who's ordering the
Mary Bass?
Mary,
what did I say?
I just wearing a damn sweater the other day.
Mary Bassmas or something, right? Or no, Holidays. Happy Holidays.
Yeah, Happy Holidays. Yeah. So
you don't even know what our own.
Well, because I had a few other ideas in my mind. So we got other different merch coming out that we're working with our design lady too. But regardless, if you guys are repping our stuff, that's awesome.
We appreciate it for sure.
Let me attack this question real quick. I've had a few people try to order from overseas the last week or so. I did disable all that. You'd have to email us or message us privately because I just got screwed into spending $70 sending a sweater from the United States to Denmark. So the international, a lot of this stuff is still new to us. We just do this as a hobby. So international shipping can be done, but it's just a special interest case with that. So Kat, we haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to besides being adorable and awesome?
Holidays.
Yes.
That came and went so fast. Every year I think I say that, but this year was just nuts. I don't feel like I had much time to prepare and do all the things that I wanted to do. Yeah, it just came and went real fast. What else have I been up to? I don't know. Our
kids are very lucky. I tell our kids every day they're very lucky they have a good mom because the house is all decked out for Christmas. The kids have an awesome time. I'm in charge of playing Christmas music. That's my job. Yeah. And I take the trash out. So I'm very helpful around the holidays.
Although this year you're fired.
Yeah, the RTJ system was down, which is a good point. I can bring this up while we're live on here. First of all, guys, we
miss it.
We miss it because I sold
even our 7-year-olds. Because she got a gymnastics bar we set it up in the living room. She got it for Christmas. She's like, "Can you turn on some music while I'm doing my flips and turns?" And no, not right now.
So as you guys know, in the RTJ setup in our 2-channel setup in the living room, It was supposed to be a very smooth transaction. Cherry amp was sold, getting sent out. New Buckeye monoblock amplifiers were coming in. There was a slight delay on the Buckeye side. That was actually my fault because he warned me ahead of time, and I just didn't take the dates and the correlation. So we were. It'll all. First of all, my mind is in a mental prison at the moment, just because the two huge monoblock amplifiers are literally 9 minutes away from our house
for 2 days
since yesterday morning.
Oh, yeah.
So, but by tomorrow it'll be 2 days, and I'm like, I have some free time, which I never have any free time. So I could be hooking those up, calibrating that system, getting it fired up, and
isn't that the way life goes, though?
It is. So I checked even my phone this morning like an idiot. I was like, oh, it's still sitting at the hub. I was like, I know they're not delivering it today, but maybe.
Torture.
Yeah. So we see people are in. Did you put that one up?
Yeah.
Oh, so we see people are interested in having some fun here. We're going to get to that just in a couple minutes.
Why do you want to see me suffer?
No, don't let Cat fool you. So we put that system in Cat's Jeep, ZV6, 15 Sundown, custom tuned ported box, Salt 6, lithium battery, upgraded mids and highs. This girl listens loud as shit.
So my Jeep,
loud.
What do you call that? The head
unit.
The head unit only goes to 38, and probably 90% of the time it's at that 38, and it really pisses me off because I want to go louder, but I can't. However, and I was just telling him today because he was giving me crap, I was like, I have the windows down a little bit so I don't feel all the pressure that I feel like when and it's nowhere near the system down here. So that's what makes me.
Well, and I have her mids and highs in her Jeep turned down a little bit because the amplifier we have pushing the mids and highs is quite a bit more powerful than they could handle. And I just always wanted to make sure she could listen to it as loud as she wanted and didn't hurt anything. So, so Van Gool, you're definitely right. It's torture waiting on anything.
He's been talking about it a lot.
And I'm fine with waiting. It is what it is. I'm excited that they're coming. I was excited that, I was able to even order them and get them. But it's just I have a little bit of free time. I don't get that very often.
Oh, but he finds it. When he gets new stuff, he makes the space and he finds the time. There's no stopping him.
That's right. You got to be determined in this hobby. Brandon wants to see you get hurt.
In the Jeep, is that what he means? Turn up the gains?
Oh, yeah. She doesn't know how to do that, and I wouldn't ever show her that anyway, because I rode with her the other day, and I was like, holy shit, do you listen to this loud all the time?
Guy telling me, like, you have it so loud. He's like, you don't really turn it up to 38, do you? I'm like, who are you talking to?
Yeah, so that's what fun. But it sounds, the way we have it set up, she has the bass turned down. The bass will destroy the Jeep if she wants it to.
I'm not trying to destroy my baby.
Yeah, but it's crystal clear even when it's turned all the way up.
Amazing.
So,
I love it.
well, she has a bass knob, but she's on like the first click or second click.
No. Sometimes I go, depending on the song. Sometimes I get it up there.
Well, you've been known to go all the way, and even in the Jeep, you'll sometimes go halfway, depending. People have been asking for more demo dates. Can we please address this really quick? I got a demo date at the end of January for people who want to come check out the JTR RTJ setups, the Buckeye amps. That filled up obviously right away. So, and then the May event, people have been asking. I literally get at least one request a day if there's been any openings for the May event. Unfortunately, there's not. That's a big event. Everybody's coming.
I'm going to talk them into letting the number go bigger one of these days.
Dude, we started that event years ago at 40, then 50, then 60. Last year was 70. How big do you want it, Kat? How big can you take?
Shut up.
She has. I mean, talk about a team player for the hobby. She's like, dude, you like figure something out to get more people, but literally
the space the only problem is the space that that everybody hangs out in isn't the biggest. So maybe just build like a really big house and then we can
with the in-ground pool
and have more people over.
So obviously the living room where the 2-channel setup is, that's full of people. The theater's constantly full of people, and the event runs literally from like 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. of nonstop demos on both systems. And then now this season we're even going to have the Kalos system going in the other living room. So I don't know. We're going to do what we can. I'm probably going to do, so we're doing the one at the end of January, which is full. I'll release on the channel maybe in the next 2 weeks, I'll do another demo get together. Let's say the end of February. March is going to be pretty tied up for us because we're going out. Hey, so I'll probably do it at the end of February. So doing into January already, that's full. I'll release a date for the end of February. March, we're going to take off because we got a lot of stuff going on in March. I might do a small one in April and then the big one in May. I know we have quite a few subscribers, friends, followers, or whatever from Vegas. So, and people always like, hey, when you go out to Vegas, let us know. So just so you know, I don't have the exact date on hand, but we've already booked for Kat's birthday. Her and I will both be out there together. We usually stagger our Vegas trips because of the kids. Kat will go for a while, then I'll go. But we're going to be out there together. So that's the middle of March. I'll share the exact dates on the Facebook group. But if you live out in Vegas or you stay near Vegas, if you guys will be out, for a few days out there, if you guys want to meet up, have a drink or something, we'll be out there celebrating Kat's birthday. So certainly be nice. We're always, we just recently over the last month have given over our 500th demo. So we have met 500 people throughout this hobby, let alone going to other events and other get-togethers. So
it was weird because what was that at? Was that at maybe the car thing? I think I went up to somebody and I introduced myself. I was like, "Oh, hi, I'm Kat." And they're like, "Well, yeah." I was like, "Oh," I didn't think anybody knew me. So that's kind of different. And
yes, it was cool. And people like wanting to take pictures with you. And it's just, it's cool to share the hobby with a lot of other people. Yours is a 2020 JL?
Wrangler
Unlimited JL, right?
Is that what it is?
It is, yeah. Yours, is it a 20 or 22?
20.
So, yeah, hers is a 2020 JL.
That's my baby.
Yeah, that's her. It's fucking pinked out. The system was cool. I got to put my hands on that.
Midlife crisis mobile.
Yeah, her midlife crisis car. And it fits her perfectly. So, mama's happy, everybody's happy kind of thing. So, that's cool.
I just don't want to, because it has the removable top and stuff, and all the videos he showed me of the car shows people's windows just going rah, rah, rah. I don't want to hurt her. So
so in the demo that we're going to be
go ahead.
No, I was reading. I'm sorry, I was reading. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to both of those in a second. So in the demo that we're going to do today, which we'll be doing here.
Oh, Priceline. What do they got on?
That's funny. As we're talking, an advertisement just shot up on our screen for travel.
They're listening. They're always listening.
Do not threaten us with a good time.
Yeah.
So today for the demo, I haven't listened to the setup this loud since I installed the new subs. What? Well, no, we're not going to go to the most extreme levels.
You're going to make me do it first?
Well, there's a few things. Is brand new stuff I don't like to push to its absolute limit. So we'll be down a few dB from the max output, which is usually how we give the most extreme demos here anyway. The only time I do the absolute craziest demos is usually like if Jeff Permanian from JTR is here, because he usually is in his van, has amps, has woofers, and he's got the mentality, try to break this shit, please. What do you got? And I'll go absolutely all out. That's when we pulled the 156 when like nothing mattered. But usually if people come over for a demo or like the demo today, we'll go a few dB below that. Obviously, still very spirited, very loud, 150 dB in a home. The thing that's going to be a little bit different today, especially since the last time that Kat did this, is she asked me to leave the door open just because she doesn't like that like choking weird sensation on her. So I got the meter. You can see it blinking. You see where my finger's at? It's blinking right there low.
Does it show?
Yeah, well, it's just blinking now, which I'm going to be filming with my phone camera too. So on like a short or something, I can share it. So it's blinking low right now. So how the SPL lab. So this is the version 2. When we tested against the term lab meter, it was within like 0.5 dB at most of the frequencies. It's easy to use this, especially on demo days and stuff like that. This is about 12 or 14 inches behind our head. I can't have it right up here with us. I don't know what it's going to read. So if you guys are hoping to see a 150, I'm not sure if it's going to read it with it with it not being in our main seat and with the door open. So you guys will experience that with us certainly live. So I mean, shit, hopefully we get into the 140s. I'm hoping, a high 140 or 150 would be sweet, especially right now we're set up for about 4 to 5.
100.
if we said we're going to do a 100 dB demo, all these people would unsubscribe right now. So, all right, I'm going to answer a few questions that piled up in this. We went over a lot of the stuff. Well, then we'll run the demo. We'll get Kat's thoughts. Kat,
what's everybody got going on today for New Year's? Everybody pretty much chilling? You guys got any exciting plans?
Half of them are hungover, and half of them are here to see if you poof. Okay, so Big Jack. Sorry about that. My next house will have a detached theater. I think I will do a theater that also will have a kitchen or bar pool area. Definitely 1,000% agree. If Kat and I ever decide to build new, I will have a really nice front room set up, and then the other system will be in a detached building. Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, it's just
because this system
the kitchen
just
leads to the living room, and it's just like we literally when people are over for the big get together.
Well, they just said is this system literally fucks this house up. Like when we do, like I'm a little nervous because usually when we do demos this loud, somebody's always babysitting upstairs, and there's nobody else home. It's just her and I, and we'll do like a 30-second demo with her during this. And I hope I took down all the important pictures, because it just fucks everything up upstairs.
How many countless broken pictures, knickknacks?
Well, that's why it's called countless, because we can't count. What's been your favorite system that you ever experienced while visiting other people? Man, I've got to experience a lot of really cool stuff. I've got to experience like the Ascendo Black Swans. I've got to experience.
Those are ones I want to hear for sure. I was supposed to.
Yeah, but we had some shit come up. So, the huge Mart Logans, like the Neo list and that, I've got to experience those in multiple audio shows and someone's homes. Great with like female and orchestra kind of stuff that we do listen to some of that, but like it wasn't that big a deal for us for like Metallica and stuff like that. Do you remember the Neo list at ABT? They were Ferrari red, taller than me, huge speakers. They won $109,000 for them. Do you remember when we went up and looked at those?
I don't know.
Must have been a very memorable experience.
Well, that's the ones that have like the flat panel?
The screen.
Yeah,
you can see through.
Okay,
yeah. So we got to experience a lot.
Those are neat looking. I like the way they look.
Very expensive.
Anything. I feel like what am I trying to say here?
What? About big speakers or about
I feel
expensive?
like anything that I've heard, definitely the RTJs to me, like I've just always kind of been like, whatever, I guess. Not whatever, but just noise. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
But this is how
those are what impressed me overall, have impressed me on anything that I've ever heard before. Not saying that this room isn't, impressive. I was impressed by the Atmos when you showed me exactly what that was and how that worked. I don't think I realized that.
She was blown away by the Atmos experience, which was awesome. So for you guys that don't know me super personally, and I don't even share this shit on Facebook because we try to keep a very positive outlook on everything. So I go in and out of hospital quite a bit. I got some heart conditions that we're trying to deal with, and it's been a huge pain in the ass. So I was just in the hospital here a couple days ago, and so me and Kate, obviously, you have this conversation with a significant other. Hey, if something was to happen to me, and Kat's asking me like, what do you think I should do? Just having those conversations. I said, well, obviously, you'd sell off all the stereo equipment. She goes, well, I might keep the RTJs. So that's how important, like,
I'd have to have somebody. That it's a silly conversation to have.
Yeah.
Especially in that time, I guess we were just looking for something to talk to about in our 7-hour emergency room wait.
Yeah. So it was,
I was like, well, I'd have to have somebody come hook up because I wouldn't know what the heck I would do.
It's, yeah. What volume, now back to regular scheduled program, what volume do you normally listen to watching movies? It really depends, Danny, but most of the time we're a few dB below reference, but the subs are always a few dB hot. So my best guess, probably on average, 3 to 4 dB below reference with the subs 5 or 6 dB hotter, because usually I read my sub profile about 8 to 12 dB hot. So that's normal if Transformers or a new movie comes out that we both want to watch in the theater. That's usually right where we're at. And I'll pick certain scenes that I'll play back at, more spirited levels that I want to check out. Paul says we're very brave people for.
So many people have said that.
way we look at that, Paul, obviously we do some kind of screening beforehand. Neighborhood we live in is, fairly decent, and we got a lot of really good neighbors and stuff like that. And a lot of our guests like fly in from out of town, so usually people are flying in, getting
They're
hotels.
not worried about
Yeah, they're not, usually we get a lot of people that come in from a very long way. At first, and we have a core group of people that we've known for multiple years as well too. So
that kind of keeps.
It isn't somebody that just reaches out through a message with no profile pic and like, hey, bro, what's your address? I'm coming by. Yeah, that obviously none of that goes. Brandon's enjoying a day off with the entire family watching movies. I ducked away from my 20th viewing of Jumanji to listen to your demo.
Well, thank you.
All right, Brandon. Well,
hopefully Jumanji.
Hopefully we put on a decent show. Love the planar speaker sound. Yes, for certain music, I 100% guarantee with you with that.
I don't know what that is.
Haha, keep the best. That's cute. Oh, the RTJs. Probably that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Get well soon. Hey, I appreciate it. We all got our shit that we deal with, and it is what it is. I'm still here kicking though, hanging out with everybody. That's all that matters. I like your 4K demo movie reviews. Like Lucy, I watch them after you post the videos. I appreciate that. That a lot of people have been saying that, Van Gool, and I got like a stack of movies people have been asking me to do. Try to get like one out a week, certainly. So I appreciate that. It makes me know it's worth my time. Sucks to have all that conversation, guys. Get well soon, my man. Sucks to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. But yeah. Hey, at least I converted her. When I met Kat, a soundbar was fucking mind-blowing to her. So
perfect.
Yeah. So.
And I mean, just a couple years ago, well, not a couple, maybe a few years ago, if you would have brought up that third system in the front,
the Kalos,
the front room, I'd be like, why? And now I'm just like, whatever.
She's excited. She's like, they're going to be in white. I can't wait to see how it looks.
No, I mean, but I would have put up a fight.
Yeah.
Like now it's more like, why do we need so much?
So I'm going to set up, because
I'm going
to set up the other camera. Well, we're 22 minutes in. We got shit to do. These people got stuff to do. And if you poof, then I got to clean up the mess. Do not poop in that seat.
Stop. Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, no, you can continue. I just got to get this
This is for you, bro.
What do you mean?
Have you done a demo with the movie Pulse at about 1 hour, 10 minutes?
Yes. The server scene. Yes. That was actually very frequent.
I bet it sounds and feels beyond ridiculous in your room.
Yeah, we've done Pulse before. It's amazing. That server room scene. Absolutely.
So what are you doing here?
Well, this is so it records in high definition for shorts, so I can show people later.
Gotcha. He said soundbar. Yep, that's what's in the front room now. That thing never gets used anymore now. It used to be when I would clean, I would turn on Bluetooth for music on the soundbar. But yeah, that thing's been collecting some dust for a while now.
So on this song that we're going to play is going to be a song by Grizz. I got the main amplifiers turned off so we don't get hit with all the copyright stuff. It don't matter. It's going to sound like complete garbage through the mics anyway. I don't know if you want to maybe even churn your guys' stuff down. I don't know how that translates to the other side. So what we're going to do, we're going to run this demo. Meter's on. As you see, it's blinking low back here because it doesn't even start to read to like 100. And I think. Are you
going to be sitting here with me?
Yeah. No, I'm going to go sit out in the driveway.
My eyes have already been acting up this morning and watering, so it's probably going to make it worse. I do apologize, y'all.
So it's blinking low because it won't even start reading until like 120. I just have that on because people be like, oh, what did she experience? Like I said, I don't know. Brand new calibration. We should be about 5 dB below our highest available, but the door being open, this will actually be the first demo I've ever ran in this room with the door open. Because Kat says, hey, I'm a team player. I'm willing to have some fun. It is what it is. I just don't want all that suffocating pressure on me.
Yeah, that's the part I don't like. It's just a lot of the pressure.
If you guys
Paul says start a keto diet, you'll feel like a new man in 90 days. Bro, I have been telling this guy for years, like, let's.
She keeps feeding me bologna sandwiches, literally all day. Bologna sandwiches.
You've never had one bologna sandwich in your life.
I have had bologna sandwich. So
You
during
can't
this,
tell this man nothing. You can't tell him don't buy another subwoofer. You can't tell him to start eating better. You can't tell him anything. He's just gonna do whatever.
hey, when I found I was a diabetic, I cut out all like candy and that bullshit. What are you talking about? And I drink all vodka
No
and
bread.
water.
No bread.
Ah,
He would die. He would die.
If this house falls down on us while we're watching this live, please make sure it goes viral or something while they dig us out of the rubble. And I just put in 40-pound RTJ in ceiling speakers too. So this will be
Are their brace really good, right? I don't want to.
They're decently done. I used the cheap screws because we had to save money
those
somewhere.
Things were heavy.
Yeah, she helped me hang those. So yeah, we did
I
all.
didn't even think about that. That's right over the top of our head.
Yeah, so I honestly don't know exactly how this is gonna go, but we're gonna see. So we're gonna hit Kat. We're getting ready right now. I got the song queued up.
Oh my God, I'm so
she's gonna plug her ears. We got the door open. We're just gonna see. Hopefully, we can get the meter into the 140s. Van Gogh, thanks for looking out, reposting if something bad happens to us there. Now we appreciate it, so our kids can look 10 years from now and see how stupid we were.
Cheap screws.
Yeah. So, are you
Scott
ready?
likes cheap screws.
Well, that means 13 years.
Hello, Rick. What up?
Oh yeah, Rick. If you just sign on, Rick, you're just here right before the demo start, buddy. So, are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so meter's blinking low in the back. Doors open, which that was Kat's suggestion for playing along with us. So, I'm live with a lot of my friends. Let's let the meter at least be in the 140s. I don't know if the door is going to fuck me up a lot. We're going to see.
Oh my God.
If I don't get a 140, I'll do another live later tonight with the door closed and rip a 150 for you guys. I promise.
Is it going to start off right away?
No.
Why? That's perfect. What's that? I'm so scared.
Oh shit! It stopped. Oh, that was my bad. Oh, these guys are all in suspense. It still hits like a motherfucker with that door open. I didn't even see what the last reading on the meter is. What's that meter say?
I have dust all over me.
What's the meter say behind us?
I don't know. 150?
Does it?
Ugh.
Let's see. Can I even get that around?
How long does it take to go down?
No, it holds the max reading. I can't see shit. Let them see. We hit a 150. Nice. 5 dB down. And with the door wide open in this room. Ooh, buddy. Damn, 150 on the dot, son. Well, that was nice.
The adrenaline. Ugh.
I felt you jump in that seat, man.
Do it for you guys, man.
Okay. Whew, that's even, that motherfucker hit nice.
It's like you feel like your esophagus just vibrating.
Did you like that?
No.
So maybe as we're slowly breaking.
Something was, I think, falling.
Well, according to our pre-calibration stuff, Siphonics, we have which we would think it would be lower, but usually our peak has always been around 21 or 22 hertz. I haven't done a peak one yet with the new sub. I'm assuming that the door being wide open now in the room for this demo has changed that peak frequency. I'm going to do a whole video on the calibration process and compression sweeps and max output and all that shit over the next couple of weeks. So this was just got the rip on the new sub a little bit.
Shaky.
See how she handled it. So yeah, the peak in the room, we get a natural rise always right around 10 hertz, as you've seen like a lot of the rubgraphs I've shared before, with all the subs in this room being tuned to 10 hertz. So I get a natural nice rise at 9 or 10 hertz. But the actual peak, like when we did the 156.1, now that's been like a year ago, I think on the term lab that was it was at 21 or 22 hertz. So well, it's in the room, obviously all the dimensions just move that frequency response around some. So if I wanted to do the room to even louder levels, then I would have picked different subwoofers, but I was chasing, like if the subs were tuned at like 20 or 25, then I would be just probably ripping in the 30 or 40 hertz range. But the whole point of this build was I can't even play like a Bassotronic song with a lot of 10 or 12 hertz. She will not sit through. She gets terrible anxiety, wants to throw up. Yeah, she.
So now that just wasn't like the full thing, right?
No, we were 5 dB, about 5 dB down below of our absolute max, but the door was open. I don't know how much the door affect. I certainly didn't feel as much.
I was ready to get up and run.
So yeah, definitely. No, I'm super impressed that even with the door open and us not pushing the max capability or to just rip a 150 while we're on here fucking around on a normal tune, like I didn't. Yeah.
So I know this is like a basic question, but because you've added 4 more 18s since you did the 156, right? Or is it just the 2?
No, 2 since but.
So will it go higher than
that?
Nah,
if it does, it will only be very adding, and it's good that she asked this question because I get that a lot.
You said you have to double it to get
6 dB, you double amp and woofers. But the thing that's different going to happen in here is because we're going to seal the ceiling up. We're going to be Baltic birching the ceiling, strengthening the room. Basically, we're going to be controlling a pressure vessel. That's what I basically want to do with the room.
But your New Year's resolution, your butt.
And also, the actual subwoofer cabinet takes up internal volume of the room. So we've actually made the room smaller by adding another large enclosure. So I mean, my best guess is we'll be able to rip 157 to 158 when this project is all wrapped up. I was really hoping for a 160, but keeping the 10 hertz port tune on everything, it's kind of a pipe dream, and it's really, really rough on the house. Like there's people that'll stand above this room when we do a demo like that, and they said if you hold your teeth as tight as you cannot stop them from chattering. So I mean, you can just imagine how rough that's been on everything. So and like
I felt that my teeth like knocking each other.
Yeah,
that's yeah.
So he's and like Brandon says, structural integrity. Yeah, basically we have all the firepower, we have everything available in the room. It's just going to be what I decide to do with the room. But first and foremost, that Atmos experience comes first, because that's the 99% of the room gets used is a great Atmos experience. Like Kat said, she was blown away when I showed her the Atmos demos and stuff like that.
You've had the Atmos, but I don't even think I ever realized.
I don't think you just understood how it worked.
Yeah, I think I've been hearing that terminology for a long time. I just didn't know what it was. I just thought it was like, I don't even know. And then he showed me, what do you even call that? Like how it...
Yeah, like just how they...
it spans around the room. Like
before she always felt encompassed in it, she just didn't understand why all the speakers were there and what they were doing. And then the informational video I showed her, and they were doing some cool stuff with it. It kind of blew her away. So... so no, that's cool to be able to do 150 in the 20 hertz range is she's had our buddy of ours, Mike Suburban, that's in the 160s. And I think he's in the upper 20s or 30s. Obviously you guys seen it blew her out of the car, which was absolutely hilarious. I've had loud systems that were 30 to 50 hertz, Sherwin Vega horn stacked floor to ceiling is insane shit. And that was fun. But I'm certainly enjoying the super deep subsonic, just the way it makes the room breathe and feel. It's just kind of a monster within itself. Steel cage room with a Baltic birch overlay. Yeah, Rick, I I probably won't do that in this house, but we're gonna double Baltic birch the ceiling and put 2 support posts on each end of the room to just give the room some more support, because it feels like the room kind of sucks in and pushes out as you play those kind of demos. So I'm not going to go as far as steel cage in the room. What we just did here, that's what people get experience when they want to come for the extreme demo. We always offer 150 dB demo. But no, that was cool that we, I don't know. You have fun?
Oh, yeah.
You think we'll ever be able to go all the way?
No.
What about with the system? I've always wanted to go, like, I wouldn't take her to the 156, but I think like a 152 or 153 with the door closed.
Trying to kill me.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get her one day. So, all right, everybody. We've been hanging out with you guys for about 40 minutes. We're going to go enjoy the rest of our New Year's Day. If you guys have been enjoying this content, all the likes, subscribes, emails, messages, we seriously, we appreciate everything. Hopefully 2025, we can hang out with you guys more often. On the Patreon link, I know I've been failing you guys a little bit. I've been sharing some pictures and videos of the build. Certainly going to try to get more of that out to you guys again as well. Thanks again, man. Amazing build. Wishing nothing but the best in 2025. Brandon, we appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys just stopping by, taking 40 minutes out of your day to hang out with us. Going to get Kat on more often too. So much easier on the eyes than me. And plus I talk too damn much. So
he's a talker.
Paul's got FedEx on the way. There you go. I feel you. I got monoblock amps 7 minutes away from the house. Rick, thanks for stopping by. Have a good New Year's. Everybody, thanks for stopping by. Be dropping more videos this weekend. Next week, get another live planned up. So, all right, everybody, we're out of here. Thanks for stopping by.
Happy New Year.